The Real MVP TV. You out here with your boy Famous Tim. We on Ridge Ave, you know, Heartbreak Ridge, Wild Hunnets. Get with it.
The nigga was practicing. He watched my videos.
Hey, sir.
Hey, we handling real business out here.
If you want it, we can get it for you right now. He'll make it.
Do your print.
All right.
A lot of niggas gang bang, a lot of niggas put me into the street shit. It's like we heavy on the sports out here too. Don't get it fucked up, we definitely heavy on the sports. But it's like that shit just took a back seat after a while. You know, shit got too real. It's like it is what it is, we jumping in the streets.
When did you start coming outside then?
Shit, when the motherfucking wind started blowing, I ain't gonna lie to you. I done been out here, shit, 15 plus. I'm 26, I just turned 26 a couple weeks ago. 13th. Nigga, I done been out here for a little minute, no bullshit.
I don't have no idea Jersey type shit. Like I have no, I know it's like rural city. So what is it like out here?
All right, look, right, so I'm gonna tell you, this section right here, it run all the way down. So you got this shit going all the way past the store down there. Like everything pretty much small and congested. Once you hit the train tracks, all that shit is like the gentrified side already. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like everything that's really happening is going on in the concentrated section type. So it ain't really, you don't gotta go too far to bump into the enemy goes. You just gotta know how to move out here. More so than anything. With me, I can do what I want to, for real, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta tap in too much. I just pop out. You see me just a moment ago, you feel me, boy, just show me love.
Is it because of like you got rank out here, or is it more because you mind your business and avoided the bullshit?
I wouldn't say nothing about rank, but for me, I'm one of them ones. Niggas know.
Nah.
It's family
Yeah.
I told you, heavy on the sports out here. Definitely doing numbers. Yeah. I get up here. It's my unk right here. Unk down, free unk.
It's like a family thing. I see tight. Everybody in the community is kind of tight knit.
You from over here, you definitely love. Well, I ain't gonna love you, bro. Shit, when I was younger, I played a lot of sports. So the sports kept me out the streets for as long as it could. For I'd probably say to like 09. Me, I was heavy on the baseball, basketball, you know, football regular, you feel me? Everything. But also did, you know, amateur fighting and all that. I stayed out the mix for as long as I could. So like I said, it was just forced upon me to, you know, make a decision. And I chose what I chose.
What was the factor that forced you into the streets?
Shit, all right, like right here where we at, we on Ridge, right? Up here, my blood homies used to live up here. And you feel me, those was my day one niggas. You feel me? They used to come to my crib and everything, kick it, you feel me? Shit, they started getting into it with my cousin, my older cousin, my blood, you feel me? Niggas started going at it with the rule. That shit put me in a predicament, you feel me? It wouldn't have put me nowhere if my blood homies would have came to me like, yo, tell your cousin, you feel me, chill out. Nigga, that shit ain't for him, you feel me? I'm like, all right, I'ma holler at him. Now, if he'd have said, you feel me, say what he said, fuck them niggas, do the roof, then you feel me, it is what it is. I'm still out the way. But they just, you feel me, started doing extra, doing too much, putting my aunt in diss songs and shit. And that shit, you know, was what it was. Losing friends, big bros and all that type, you know, regular shit.
When they was dissing your aunt, if you don't mind me asking, how did she pass away?
Shit, my aunt, I done lost a couple aunts. Nigga, my aunt, one day I'm in school, you feel me, I'm doing my shit. I get a call, it's my man, my cousin from the block and shit, but he don't really know. He's like, yo, you got an Aunt Tammy? I'm like, yeah, I got an Aunt Tammy. So then I hear her talking to somebody else in the back. He come back, he's like, you got Uncle Phil too? I'm like, yeah, I got Uncle Phil, what's up? He like, yo, he just shot her, you feel me? Fuck. So long story short, I leave from the school, rush back to the hood. I get the story, this nigga done chased her all the way through the hood, unloaded the gun first time, you feel me, reloaded, whoa, got down on her again. The whole time my little cousin in the passenger seat. That shit fucked me up. That was my mom peoples. That shit had her going through it for a little minute too.
At what age were you when you had lost your aunt to that way?
I felt like 17, 18, it's 2015, top of 2015. On my 18th birthday, I buried my man Star on my 18th. And then like probably 5-6 months later, that shit jumped off down the street with my aunt.
When you had went through these things at that age, how could you say that affected you in your mindset? And like, cause I know that could weigh on the kid. You don't really, it's not that you don't know what's going on, but that shit could weigh on anybody really.
I ain't even gonna lie, that shit put a monkey on my back, no bullshit. I started dealing with, you feel me, stronger drugs than I am, you dig what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a strong nigga, but I need something stronger than me to help me cope with the things that I be going through. So that shit really sent me down a little rabbit hole. If niggas know what the triple C's is, that lets you know that they've been down bad before. The triple C's is, you feel me, you pop a certain amount and get you high and shit, but that's just some
What's a triple C?
It's just a pill, for me to go over the counter drug, but you take a certain amount of it and it'll get you there.
Yeah, that shit away on you. Do you feel like at a point that you had to deal with like drug addiction or coke?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was down mad weight, I ain't gonna lie to you. Losing weight, going through it. you know, suicidal thoughts on that type of shit. But you know, at the end of the day, you just gotta find something to live for. Like I've been making music, doing the clothing line and shit. So it's like you gotta find something, like I said, bigger than yourself. Some people get addicted to the pills, feel me, addicted to this and that, get that monkey on their back. But at the end of the day, some people got that drive in them to say, you know, I'm gonna get up and do something different.
With battling your addiction and coping with your trauma and shit like that, how did you get up out of that slump?
Music, putting my pain on the mic. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit happened like 2019. Came back from down south, fucking around out there. Came back up here with my cousin. My cousin was doing a 10-piece in the Fed, so he got like 5 left at the time. He talking about, yeah, cousin, come on, do the music shit, come on, do the music shit. So I'm like, all right, 2020, feel me? He ended up catching another case in there and shit. Had to bang a nigga up and all that. So he lost his good time. So I'm like, damn, you know, I can't even wait on cuz no more. Like, I gotta make this shit happen. So I jumped in the booth, did what I could. That shit ended up taking on the life of its own. That shit brought me back for real.
Were you able to avoid jail time and stay out of the mix?
Yeah, for the most part. I didn't really do no long bids and shit. More so, I was catch a case here, catch a case, beat this one, cop out some little shit on this one. You know, where I avoided a lot of that shit. But yeah, I definitely had my runners with the law, beefing with the law for real. They almost killed me on the back block over there on Elizabeth, right behind this street, behind my block. I was 15. What is mom? 15 at this time. Didn't even start high school yet. Me and my friends running around, bagheads, you know, throwing rocks and shit at cars. Throwing rocks and shit. So my homie, you feel me, we end up meeting up with some more of the guys, you feel me, from the other way, from the other side of shit. But they doing the same shit we doing. So we like, all right, bet. We end up linking up, but before we can even get shit started, see a bottle just launch over. That shit hit the car. You feel me? It was one of them airport taxis, nice shits. That shit hit the side of it. Boom. So now, you feel me? We already know that shit pull over. We all, you feel me, get up out of there. My nigga Savage got his little brother biking shit. Try to throw it over the gate. That shit get caught. By this time, they coming. You feel me? They done called the jump outs at the time. We don't got the jump outs no more. They done called them. So they get on our ass. Boom, I'm running. I try to get away from them, you feel me, everybody else. My fat, slow, dumb ass. You feel me? I bang back around. By that time, nigga draw on me. Get down, get down. I don't get down, you feel me? They end up tackling me somehow. So while I'm laying there on my back, he got me in a chokehold and shit. And they all just going, you feel me? Punching me and shit, kneeing me in my face. The excuse they gave on that was, you feel me, they didn't know I was 15. They thought I was older, you feel me? Because I was big as hell. So it was like they thought I was older and shit. But that's how you know a nigga not supposed to tell on nobody. For me, even the law though, so I kept my mouth closed, you know, I ain't getting no lawsuit or nothing. It's just what came with it. But after that, they figured like, you feel me, oh, this nigga ain't gonna tell. Like, oh, we about to, you feel me, get on this nigga ass for real. So it was just always constantly fighting them. And, you feel me, trying to stay out the way at the same time.
Did you say the police is like, I'm gonna say like bad out here, or like they be fucking with y'all a lot?
They definitely corrupt. You know that. You know how they give it up. They got my mans right now fighting the body and shit. He didn't even do that shit. Free A. Fighting the body and shit. But that's what I was telling you yesterday. I was going to get his clothes for trial and shit. But yeah, when they want you, they want you, and they going to get you for sure. But out here, they didn't calm down on the street so much. You know, they got the body cameras and everything now. But they definitely got. You gonna see up on the poles and all that. They got the cameras watching.
What is what would you say the temperature of the city is right now? Not like weather-wise, but like the streets and stuff.
Man, it's blazing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, I probably done lost like 10 homies in the last 6 months.
Going through all that shit, how does that weigh on you?
It definitely weigh on a nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit be hitting the heart different, but like I said, you gotta find something that's bigger than you. Stay on your ground, stay true to self. You'll eventually get through it.
What would you say is something that's, quote, bigger than you that's keeping you moving forward?
My best friend, before my best friend died, he had two boys. You know, I gotta be that father figure for him. I gotta be that father figure for him. Create a change in their life, you know, something positive.
So you feel like it's your responsibility to look out for your passed on homie kids?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even my ones in jail though. I stay doing that type of stuff. But that shit just come with it. If you real as you say you is, then you know that type of shit comes with it. Niggas tell me all the time, like, man, if I was you, I wouldn't be able to do that. Fool, I had to wait till I get my bread up. Fool, I had to, you feel me? I'm making it wait. He facing life. You dig what I'm saying? Can't make a nigga wait on that. I gotta go do that shit right now.
When was the first time you lost a homeboy or somebody to the streets?
Shit, like I said, 09 for real. My big bro Laws right here. That's who brother we just saw. Shit, little Giddy. Yeah, we lost big bro 09. That shit probably is my first loss for real, other than my family. I lost my little brother in 2003 and shit. Yeah, that was my first homie I lost in the streets.
Have you ever seen anybody die before?
Yeah, of course. I seen that when I was young, you know, like, all types of shit, cancer and shit like that, going out on their deathbeds and all that.
What would you say was the first situation? You know, we all kids and stuff, you know, it'd be fun, we chilling, blah, blah, then shit get real. Like, I can't be a kid no more.
Definitely freshman year of high school, 2011. Like I said, going through that whole little situation, almost dying with police. Going to school, you feel me? I'm in there, everybody gangbanging. You get out of there, go to football practice, you gotta, you feel me, still be strapped and shit like that. Never know what'll go down. So it was, this shouldn't have changed for real.
So your school was so rough, you felt like you had to keep guns and shit on you at the time?
I didn't. You feel me, nigga? I didn't. I got these motherfucking heads, but these niggas, a couple niggas did though, for sure.
Now, that's respectable. But I feel like nowadays nobody fighting. I feel like that's why I feel like, what do you see in the difference from back then in the streets and now with the younger generation and stuff coming up too?
Shit, really? You can look at it both ways. One way is they got their own mindset on how they gonna do shit and how they gonna move in the streets. The other is, you feel me, they quicker to go to the gun. They quicker to go to the gun and do a nigga in for real. But you know, you got your ones that'll fight too. You know, you ain't gonna put it past them. You definitely got your ones that'll do a nigga in though.
What do you think is needed, like, to keep kids out the streets? Something that probably you wish you could have had growing up, where you could have avoided this shit.
Shit, it's shit that I did have growing up. You got the West Side right here. Ain't nobody really running that no more. We used to go over there, play basketball, hoop, chill with your friends and all that. You got the boys club. I don't really know too much about what's going on with that anymore. You used to go over there. Same thing, hoop, chill. You got the video games and all that. Keep kids out the streets. You know, we used to wake up early, thirsty on a Saturday. They were the boys right there. But you know, I don't got none of that no more. The sports thing, like I said before, we was heavy on it. You know, down at the high school, packed out stadiums every Friday, Saturday. You know, regular. But that shit ain't like that no more. So that shit definitely taking a toll on us.
Is it a lot of opportunity coming up out of here?
Yes and no, because you know, we always been a lit city to where it's like we got the spotlight always on us type. But you know, it's good and bad. So it's like, if you were outsider, you really don't want to link with too many people from here. So you got to find those that's already from here that want to do something or really got something going already. To where, you know, they look at you like, all right, you on the same type of time I'm on. I could definitely put something together with them.
Why do you feel like you don't, like, say somebody like me wouldn't want to link up with hella people from out here?
For one, a lot of people will mislead you, misguide you. They'll tell you one thing and they'll tell you one thing. What's up, cuz? Yeah. Chillin'. So they'll tell you one thing and you feel like it'll be a whole nother. You know, that shit gonna be all day. I told you, you just gonna show me love all day. I ain't lying to you.
It's a high traffic area type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good to see what's it called, because, you know, I do this for somebody and motherfuckers be like, you gotta come back, but it's obvious you got love in your community.
Yeah, for sure. Like I told you, I'm really one of the ones. I don't gotta do too much extra. I just gotta come outside and they gonna show me love. I move how I'm supposed to.
What would you say for like a civilian like me and shit? What's the proper way to move out here?
Shit, for one, you know, don't be playing too many sides, you know? Don't be picking too many sides. Let me just be you. Like I said, stay true to self, peace. Stay true to self, move how you been moving, you feel me? Once you get around niggas, don't be all extra out, you feel me? Trying to start dissing this and this side, doing this and that. Just be you. We used to be 100 deep over here. Like, niggas know, 100 deep. Playing basketball right here in the back. I got the court still. From my little brother Nas Reed, he in the league now. He on the Timberwolves.
Oh, you got a homie that went pro?
Yeah. That's my little brother. He from Bridge. He used to live right there. Feel me? So we used to all be back there. Females come over, come through. We all went to school together and shit.
What's it like having a friend that, like, you know, really made it? Like, big.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit definitely put a smile on the nigga face. You know, that shit different, man. I don't even, you know, a lot of people want to get around them, want to, you feel me, live that life with them. Nah, like, I'm just happy enough to be able to be in the bar or a situation to be like, yo, that's my man's right there playing against LeBron and doing this and that. And really putting up numbers, though. He ain't just bullshit.
Nah,
that's doing his thing.
That's big, because him being from the what's it called, he was able to avoid all this bullshit and shit, too.
He actually had moved out and went somewhere else and went to high school and all that. So definitely he was able to avoid a lot of bullshit going that route.